Welcome back, everybody. So, unfortunately, we left the last session on a bit of a cliffhanger, somewhat. But as it stands, the group of you are at your campsite in near Malar Farm. You're in the forested area where Nadia is roasting a deer, and you're discussing your plans to go to Uzuth City. So, just as a reminder, you've discussed to go, and that you're gonna try and sort out the sword and find a way to teleport from there. It's still not like time for down. Like, I wouldn't say it's downtime time yet, but it's up to you guys when you want to go to bed, and we'll sort that out.
Are we going to have a group watch or someone watching overnight?
That's probably a good idea.
Probably
Sounds like a very good idea.
It would be wise to, yeah.
I mean, the thing, like, Talari and Turi can just trance anyway, so they're kind of always on watch, regardless. Cause
you can do it. There it is.
Because they're only trancing for 4 hours, so really they could probably even just do the shift between them.
Yeah, 4 hours each.
Could do.
Could do.
The only issue
You'll
is
have two
obviously
times of
Talari's...
awake time during the night.
Sorry?
As of awake time, other people anyway, so...
Yeah, right.
Okay, so are you going to discuss any further your plans, or would you rather just go to bed for the night?
I can't remember where we were. Like, what had we just been told? That the priest was possibly going in like 5 different directions at once?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then he's probably going
You
to
had
be...
agreed to go to Azuth City.
Yeah. And we're probably going to have to sort of do some kind of divination to find him first.
Nadia is going to say, like, during a lull in the conversation, it's just occurred to me, but I think the guards from Tear Town are looking for us. My brothers told me that they were up in the wilds looking for me.
Looking for you?
Or us.
Oh, okay. Why would they be looking for all of us when surely they're only looking for me and Krusk?
If they knew enough to go north and find my tribe, they're looking for all of us.
That makes things...
We were all linked because we were all in the temple that night when Krusk was looking for that priest.
A false priest.
Aside from Turi. Turi wasn't there. So why are they looking for her?
Well, I don't know if they are looking for her, but the group of us, even without Turi, are still the group of us. And if Turi's in our company, then she's probably being looked for just because she's here.
More reason to put more distance between us and them.
Yeah. But given we've come back sort of northwards, it might be worth sort of being on the alert.
Also, I suggest then we just set out as early as we possibly can.
So just whoever's on watch should be doubly alert because...
Well, I can see in the dark, so I don't mind. I trance as well. So I'll be up anyway. I'll be alert anyway.
I can also keep a lookout.
Can you see in the dark?
I believe so, yes.
What, you don't know?
Have you never met a Drow before?
Nope.
Yes, I can see in the dark very well, actually.
Well, I didn't know that. There's no need to be sarcastic about it.
I apologize. Usually it is already known.
Oh dear. Well, I suggest we just eat this wonderful deer and make ready for tomorrow.
Okay, so how do you want to do your camp. What's the word I'm looking for? Watch rotations.
I can go first.
Yeah, I can go second. So when we're on watch, we're basically going to be trancing. Actually, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we can just.
Well, if I go first and you trance for 4 hours, and then one of us can keep active lookout.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we'll just do that. It's just easier.
Yeah, I'll be a lot more comfortable if someone was actually
Yeah.
awake.
Yeah, true. And plus, we obviously we'll get our full rest as well. So it makes sense because we're gonna be awake anyway.
This is true.
Okay, so who's going first?
I am.
Who's going first? Okay, is everybody going to sleep?
Yes.
Roughly, or does anyone want to do anything else? Or-
I'll pray before I go to bed, but that's it.
Okay, anyone else?
No.
Nope. Okay, cool. So, during the night, it's mostly quite quiet for all of you. You swap shifts quite easily. So it's now Talari on shift, and then midway through, so after about 6 hours, who would be awake? So you're 6 hours into your long rest.
Only me?
I'll be trancing next
Well,
to Talari.
Yeah, Turi would be trancing, I'd be awake. After having a full rest.
Because as everyone on a long rest, the non-elves, you do get 2 hours of awake time. So it is reasonable for someone else to be awake if they chose.
No, Thoradin needs his 8. He's a lazy bugger. He was sleeping.
It's possible at some point Nadia will wake up and like put more thing on the fire to make sure it doesn't go out, but whether that turns up at the same, whether that is at the same time as whatever it is that's about to happen is entirely up to your GMly discretion.
I'll allow it just because it's just gonna be more fun, I think.
Fair enough.
So, what the two of you? I'll move you to this area. Ignore the orange outline. That's just the cart, but I can't move it at the moment. There's just no point. So during the night, you at this point in time, it's about 6 hours in, you hear very loud thuds, very deliberate thuds.
Deliberate thuds.
Probably a
So-
giant, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So you
Oh, yes!
can certainly imagine it's giant feet stomping in the distance. It doesn't seem like it's coming towards you, more it's staying the same distance apart. Almost like it's heading parallel to you. You hear a very large grunt, like a and then a very loud crash as rock meets rock. As you can imagine, a boulder has hit the city wall of Malafar.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Giants are attacking.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is it just Nadia and Talari seeing this?
They're awake and they
Yeah, and I'm trancing. Yeah, that's fair.
Nadia's
you
gonna
hear.
look at Talari like, what the heck was that?
Looks like somebody just threw a giant rock at the wall.
Like, could we see that, Matt, or could we just hear it?
You could just hear it
Okay.
in the dark and in distance away. It's mainly here through the forest.
Okay.
You
Okay.
definitely know the direction
Yeah.
as to the north of you,
So I could say like something very large hit the wall.
to that direction,
Okay.
with the city being to the left.
So I could at least surmise that something big hit the wall.
Yes.
I'll relay that then. Maybe not a big rock, but something very large has just hit the wall.
What the hell? Nadia is going to look around for a vantage point where she might be able to see what's going on.
Are the rest of us awake or are we all asleep?
At the moment, you're asleep.
Okay.
And I'm trancing. There's no way I would have heard it or woken up or anything from a trance.
Oh, it's pretty loud.
No.
Don't be too anxious, Arthur. You're about to get woken up anyway.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm there just like, superior dark vision. Superior dark vision.
Well, exactly. You have, in fact, recently told me you have superior dark vision. But yeah, Matt, like, can Nadia see, like, any high points or similar where she might be able to get a view of what's going on if she went up there?
You can climb a tree.
How good am I at climbing trees? Probably
Roll,
not very. What's my dex?
Athletics.
Is it
Yeah,
athletics?
Athletics.
Yeah, both
I was going to say strength.
Unless you
so-
fancy
Yeah,
doing it
athletics.
flippy.
Usually athletics.
Fair enough.
I'll let you decide.
Unless you want to
Athletics.
backflip up the tree somehow.
Flip out the tree.
Just like leap from branch to branch, like a crazy.
She's going to look at the tree. And then she's going to look round. And then she's going to go and shake Turi by the shoulder. Turi!
What?
Wake up!
What? What
There's
has
something
happened?
making a noise. Can you see if you can find out what it is? Like climb a tree or something?
Okay, Matt, can I just do
Hello.
point me in the direction?
That way. And she points in the roughly northerly direction the crashing sounds are coming from.
Okay.
Sounds like something pretty bloody big.
Turi is going to stealth her way forward.
Okay. How far are you going to go?
Until I can see something that is loud, or from whatever they described. I think they just said it was some noise being made.
Yeah, okay. So, roll stealth with advantage. Because it is dark and the giant isn't focusing on you.
Okay, well that was a really terrible roll.
This is what you get for having all those natural 20s last time.
Yeah, that's a 9.
Okay.
What, with advantage? That's a shockingly shitty roll.
Yeah, well one of them was a nat 1, so I'm glad I had
Wow.
advantage.
Fuck me!
Okay, so you get close enough to be in sight distance of the giant. How far is your dark vision? Just for
120
reference.
feet. Superior
Wow.
dark vision.
Okay.
Is that still like grey, or do you see colours?
So
I think it's still great.
I see dim light within 60 feet, and then after that it's the grey, and then blah blah blah. Like
That's
the
not bad.
lower dims,
That's pretty good.
Okay.
and then darkness as if it would. Oh yeah, sorry, hold on. Darkness, like
Okay.
it was dim light.
So you're about 90 feet away
Okay.
from, right? And you misstep on a branch, and there's a very loud crack as you step on the branch.
Oh dear.
You hear the giant go, "Arr," as you see it turn towards the sound.
I
It's got
definitely hide behind it if I can.
It's got a boulder currently in its hands, almost as if it was getting ready to hurl another lob. You do not see any other giants around.
So it's just on its own,
It's just on its own.
but it's obviously heard me.
It's very obviously heard you. Yes.
So
Um,
I wanted to do this sort of after he got up there for a few seconds, but can I cast a message into Turi
Yeah.
to basically ask her what does she see? So message basically means I can whisper a message directly into your ear that only you
I'm
can
assuming
hear.
I can reply to that message.
And you can reply and only I will hear it.
It's a whisper. You could,
Okay. It is a giant, and it is holding a large boulder, but I think it's seen me.
When I get that response back, I'm going to basically start waking everybody up.
Okay.
Because we're basically going to have a dead giant on us. After I've woken everybody up, this is just obviously off, just in case I don't say it later. I want to then send another message to Turi to see If she can describe it to me, so I can try and start looking it up.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll wake everybody up. Obviously, I'll relay to Nadia, and then yeah.
I was gonna say Nadia's gonna be like, "What's going on? What's going on?"
Yeah.
Oh shit! You will say.
Yeah.
Sorry, poor stealth rolls. So Turi, now that she's behind a tree, when she gets the message from Talari, she's she's gonna peer round the tree, and try to look up and down the giant to try and get as much description as possible for Talari.
So perception for Talari. Sorry, for Turygurtha. Sorry, perception for Turygurtha. And then just a raw intelligence check for Talari.
I got a 19.
Good.
I got a 10.
Okay. The description is good. You know it's a giant, and it's of the hill variety.
Cool.
But you're gonna have to try another turn to.
That's fine. It's worth
try
it.
again.
It's worth doing it.
Click for the book. So everyone else is awake. Turygurtha is the only one.
Towards me, is it?
No, it's currently holding its boulder, deciding whether to hurl it at the wall again or to hurl it towards the sound.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, they definitely got to get
Which could be
everybody
very good or bad for you. That's what the giant's starting to do. Everyone else is awake.
Do we know? Well, have you told us this is giant?
Yeah, I mean, it would be part of the wake up thing, like, get up, there's a giant coming.
So as soon as you say that, I'm going to say, all right, everybody, let's go get our gold.
No.
Let's go get our goddamn gold. Come on.
Dear me.
There's a bounty on this guy's head. Let's get him.
You want to just haul off and attack this thing?
Come on, if we work together, we can do this.
I mean,
Possible.
okay.
Oh god.
Although, don't you have to ask
hold.
everyone else before dragging us all into this?
I mean, if he
Yeah, but we
starts,
offered gold for this.
if he starts combat like on his own, we're stuck anyway.
Wait, sorry, what? I missed that. So we've all been woken up, yeah?
Yep.
And
Who-
he's...
A giant.
I
Okay.
mean, so all I heard was someone in the bar saying, "Oh, okay, there's price on the giant's head."
200 gold is what you were told.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, Krusk will jump to his feet and grab his sword and say, the evil comes to us. We must vanquish it.
Yes, Krusk.
I'm just going to look at you. I'm going to just look at Cross and go, "Don't you want your armor?"
Just take it off.
Yeah, Krusk will start putting on like his armor and grab his shield and stuff. I guess that's like a turn. I don't know.
Well, the armor takes time to put on.
Armor takes time. Well, technically we haven't started combat. So
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
is the giant
but
outside
time-
the walls? It's not like
I mean,
threatening
it's
anyone at the
very
moment.
close to me, and I'm very
It's got a stall
terrified
on.
it's about to throw a boulder at me. So I'd quite like any decision making on fighting to be happening soon.
What armor
Yeah, but
is
you're
it?
not there and we don't know
Heavy,
that.
isn't
So
it?
Oh
shoot.
no! Yeah, definitely no. That shouldn't influence anything. I'm just from her
Chainmail.
perspective.
Chainmail has.
Yes, I believe so. Which
10 minutes.
That'll take you 10 minutes to try and put on.
Although I did say
That's like
actually, I
Ooh,
did say to
combat.
Talari that I got heard and that it's looking at me, or it heard me, or saw me, or something.
This is
Yeah.
true.
I mean, 10
there's
minutes
that
basically
as
means I'll be
information.
effectively out of the combat, right? So
Yes.
Krusk is going to boldly charge out to face the giant head on with just his sword and his shield.
Yes.
Has he just run off?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
he's
need armor.
I'm
Oh,
assuming
Krusk,
I
you
hear
don't
him
need
coming.
You basically
So,
hear
wait,
Krusk
okay.
like,
You'll hear
Hello.
Thoradin as well, by the way.
Okay.
So,
So-
jeez.
Let's pump the brakes just a little bit. So, Thoradin and Krusk are deciding to charge ahead towards the north, where Turygurtha is, where she said the giant was.
Mhm.
So that's those two deciding to charge up, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Talari is with the giant at the moment.
No, Turi
Turi.
is.
Here he is.
For God's sake. I'll switch on, I swear. So Turygurtha's up there with the giant at the moment, with the giant holding the boulder. What are the rest of you willing to do? So, because we've got Krusk and Thoradin charging ahead, making a lot of noise, I assume, running forwards.
Yeah, like battle cry.
I mean, the thing
Come on,
is,
you piece of shit!
In a direction you only know the giant is. I haven't seen it.
yeah,
Nadia is gonna say, "Oh shit, we'd better go after them."
yeah. I'm gonna let out a sigh and go, well, it looks like we're involved one way or another. We might as well try and, survive through it. You coming, Guile?
Yeah, Guile's going to sort of charge softly behind them.
Okay.
He's going considerably slower.
Ah, right.
Okay. So it's fine. Who has the sword as of right now?
I've got it strapped to my back. I hope it doesn't do anything to...
So you'll put it on your back. So
Yeah,
you would have
that's
taken
good.
it off, right?
Yeah,
No, he would...
Hold
I
on a
imagine
bed.
he'd
You
keep
wouldn't
it
have
on.
You wouldn't have slept with it.
yeah, you would have taken all the armor.
Oh, I guess I would have taken it off then, but I would have picked it up before I ran off, just in case.
Okay. So you've
So wait. You've got your sword, shield, and the thing.
Yeah, but the other sword's not for fighting, it's just for safekeeping.
Oh, but have you just strapped it to you?
That's fine. That's doable
Okay,
because
cool.
the shield he's not haven't got the shield strapped across his back. That's fine. Just the logistics is important. Just to know.
Okay.
So what's your armor class now, Haiss? 12.
Um,
So it'll be 10 plus Dex plus 2.
Right.
where's my Chromebook? Oh, it is not that high, to be honest.
Because the shield has 2. Okay.
My
so,
Dex is 0, so I have 12.
12. Wow. Yeah.
Okay. That's
Sorry.
fine. Are you roaring into battle?
Yeah, Krusk will give a righteous roar, and charge and say something on the lines of maybe, leave the good people of this town alone, fiend, or stuff like that.
Krusk, what
Okay.
are you doing?
So we'll roll initiative and we can organise
Yeah.
distances then.
Initiative.
While we're rolling initiative, I have a very quick question.
Oh my god, 3.
Yeah.
Is it? Hang on. Is it actually this close to our camp, or is this just sort of vaguely representative, and we've left the camp behind?
I'm
Matt.
figuring that out.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
I got a 3,
Okay.
by the way, for initiative.
Okay. we got-
Oh shit, are we rolling initiative?
Yes,
I should
please.
do that. Sorry, Matt.
That's alright.
I got 12.
22.
Wow.
What the hell is my initiative modifier? Where did I? Oh,
Dex.
2. Right.
It's Dex.
Do we have any downtime
that's
before
pretty
combat?
good. That's a 16.
Probably not.
Any downtime?
Yeah,
Not before combat.
that's fine.
You've had time to sleep and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like we've had basically like a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I got 20 for initiative.
20
Ooh.
and 11. So, Talari, can you please roll initiative again, please?
So raw is 8.
Okay. And that number. Okay, it's going to be fun.
I'm quite looking forward to this. I haven't done D&D combat in ages.
Yeah, first time for the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's so close to going in, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god, Haiss. Oh my god.
You had to say it.
Good. Alright.
Oh, that's great.
Oh.
Context matters a lot.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Sorry, just bear with me a second.
No worries.
I guess we'll
It's
find
cool.
out. We'll try and start finding out what everyone's subclasses are. Potentially.
Yeah. Okay.
Because there's some that we don't know.
Okay. So, good news. Turygurtha, you first.
Fantastic.
So, just to sum up what's happened that's led to this initiative is that the giant has turned and faced Turygurtha, which has very confused and decided not whether to throw the boulder that's in its hands. At which Turygurtha has told Talari, who then told the rest, that the giant is there and looking at them and woke everybody up. which then Krusk and Thoradin are charging in, roaring at the beast, even though they don't really know where it is. Apart from to the north.
You just charged off.
No, a general direction.
That's good enough for Cross.
Yep, that's all I need.
with Nadia and Talari, I wouldn't say rushing behind, but not roaring or charging like they are. You're keeping up, but not actively announcing yourself to the creature.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'll be sort of getting the book out and looking at the
While you're running.
kind of thing, because I think I know it's already a hill giant, so I'll be sort of flicking.
You're gonna trip over your own feet. You can't read and run.
Well, I
Okay.
suppose.
So you can try, and that'll need a roll, or you can wait till you get there.
Well,
and then do it.
I'll have the book out then, and then I'm gonna hold it in my hand while I'm running, and then
Yeah.
when I get there, I'll be
Get to a tree.
further
That's fine.
back, and let's do it then. But my turn's way down the list, so
Yes. So, yes, that is unfortunate for you, but so that's where it is. So as it stands, these distances are verbatim, just for ease. So the giant is 40 feet away from Turygurtha, being
Excellent.
within 45 feet away from Krusk and Thoradin, 60 feet away from Talari and Nadia, and then
Which
70
square
feet
do I actually occupy? Because I'm pretty certain I don't have
The-
like a
the
10-foot.
middle.
the middle.
So
Middle.
you
Where
are
your
the bottom. Do you where your feet
feet
are?
are.
Is-
Where did you go?
Okay, cool. Where my
So
feet are.
that's why. So that's why Thoradin and Guile are half. Although, because Guile as a halfling can technically occupy the same space as you.
Yeah, I think you can move through. I don't think you can occupy.
Yeah, it's something like that.
I thought you could
Um,
as a halfling. I don't know.
I think it's occupy because
Might be
you can
occupy.
assume because within 5 feet you can assume you can move past each other roughly.
Yeah, stand between
Um,
the legs.
Thoradin can't do that, but because he's a dwarf, Liam looks really weird stretched out. Sorry.
That's fine.
So Turygurtha, you are first. One thing to note about the ring, it's not as effective as it has been on your rush up it. As in fact, it only does 9 feet of movement bonus for you now.
Oh no! Well, that's fine. That's still enough. I'm okay. Ah, damn! It's gonna be like a one-time use thing. Shit.
Well,
Okay.
it's not one-time use. It's just
Maybe it's
like
not a strong enough.
wearing it.
something?
Charges. It's got
Maybe it needs
charges,
to
and they'll
recharge.
go down or something.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Okay, so first off, she's going to realise what the fuck's going on, and look at Krusk and Thoradin and sort of be like, "Did anybody make a plan?" And then sprint.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me see. Let me just snapping. Right. So she's going to run to the legs of the giant,
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
drawing her special dagger,
Mm-hmm.
and
the giant occupies this 3x3.
3x3. Okay. So she's going to aim to go to I'm gonna say the left side.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going for a dash attack and run.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to slash the knee with my dagger.
Okay.
And that is an unnatural 20 to hit. And that is... Oh Christ, I actually have to roll something now.
I know who
I
knew
feel
you could.
Oh
have to
shit!
roll.
I need the description for my dagger. Oh wait, no, I can't look at the. Oh god. Okay. So that is.
You can look at the description.
No, I can't because I'm recording. So that's that's 7. We'll just have to say damage. I'm also recording, so I cannot look at the description. But that's 7 damage, and then I'm going to spend a key point and do 2 unarmored strikes on the knee as well.
Okay. Roll that.
The first one's a 1.
Is that a nat 1?
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
It's all good It's all good. And the next one is... Oh, what is it? It's 16.
So the first one, we'll say it's a kick, because why the fuck not? So you kick and slip. So yeah, you miss, and you kick a tree stump. So you take 1 damage from the stump. And then you do recover on a flailing backhand and hit the giant's leg.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. And that is it's my D4. How come I have lost my D4? Oh, there you go. Ah, excellent. And that is so that's 8 more damage.
8 damage. Okay.
With the
Sweet. So Guile, you're next.
Oh, actually, I was going to use the rest of my movement to just then after. Sorry, should be selecting.
You realise you can move your sprite, right, Arthur?
Yeah, I've just completely forgotten. After hitting him and then moving over towards this tree, which I
Okay.
think I should be able to do.
Yeah, that's sounds alright. Guile, you're next.
Isn't that to scale?
Yes.
Okay, move up my whole 25 feet. If I can occupy someone else's space, I'm gonna occupy Thoradin's space.
What up, buddy?
So, shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do either or. You can stand next to him. That counts.
No, I choose to stand on him.
Go on my shoulders. Or
I choose.
Yeah, we're stacking.
Combined effort.
And I'm gonna maybe out there. I'm gonna try and tie some of my rope into a lasso.
Okay.
I have 50 foot of rope,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna tie some of it into a lasso.
Okay.
Are you gonna make me roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would be a good knot.
Did you say make me as if it would be an unreasonable demand?
Oh, I don't know. You might just assume Guile's really good at tying lassos.
Guile, the amazing lasso tire.
Roll sleight of hand for your
Thank
not
you.
making.
That's a nat 20 anyway.
Wow.
Perfect.
Damn,
It's it's the damn tootin' shooting best lasso you've ever done.
Cool. Do you know how much rope it would use?
Pardon?
Do you know how much rope it would use? Does anyone off the top of their head?
Depends
But
on how
it's
large you
not,
tie the
so-
lasso.
It doesn't. It doesn't need to be huge, really. Like enough to fit around the average person's neck, you would assume. It's what, like 5-10 feet? Doesn't have to be long range either.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be. That'd be more than enough. Remember, you make a
10
lasso
circle.
big because the point is you
Yeah.
throw it over something and then pull it tight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
10
yeah,
10
you'd
foot
have
circle.
loads of room with a 50-foot rope to make a lasso.
He's gonna use 10 feet of it then.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my action.
Okay. It's bizarre, but okay. So Nadia, you're next.
What can Nadia currently see?
So you can see. So you're able to see that the giant holding its boulder,
Hmm.
looking in your direction, looking incredulously, looking very bemused at the two people charging and roaring at it. It's like, it's got the boulder in its hand. You saw Turygurtha run up, do a swipe and a slip kick, slap.
Saw a
thing.
blur.
hmm He
and,
tacked it, yeah.
and yeah, so and she's dashed next to a tree.
Have anyone come out from the city? I'm assuming we're quite close to the wall
No,
at this point.
not
Are
from
we?
your camp. So he hefted it quite a way.
Oh, right, so the giant was standing at a distance throwing boulders at the wall.
Yes, so the giant is
Right.
standing where it is, holding a boulder, almost as if it was ready to chuck another boulder at the wall. You were from your camp. You were about half an hour's walk from the city.
Wow.
Oh,
that's a
is
good
the
drive.
location of that like fireplace actually our camp?
No, but it's parallel. You're parallel to the.
Okay, so
So
we're
that's
still
right.
quite a way away from the city. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know where I'm going, or where I am. I can decide where I'm going.
Hmm.
What she is going to do is run up to here.
Hmm.
Planning basically a flanking maneuver. If it charges at these guys, I can then.
That's a very.
They can
very-
hopefully,
Right.
get out of the way, and we can draw. The whole idea is that we can draw aggro back and forth,
Mhm.
but obviously this doesn't mean that anybody else knows this plan. But yeah, she's gonna sort of start moving out to the side to flank it.
That's fair. Thoradin, you're next.
Do I? Because I'm not doing anything but moving. Do I get an extra bit of movement?
You can dash if you wish, which is another set of your movement.
Is it?
So
In
that's
which case, I'll do that because I'm not doing anything other than moving this turn. That's 30.
Matt, I forgot I had mobile, so I've just moved myself up a little bit into the bush.
Okay.
The image of Guile sat in a bush tying a lasso is quite funny.
He's always in a bush.
Thoradin, you're next.
Alright. I'm going to turn to Guile as he's just come up and Krusk and go, alright lads, there's gold in this kill. Whoever swings the final blow gets the biggest cut.
I do
Let's
not
smash
agree to
some
those terms.
skulls.
Krusk is just gonna roar.
Let's do this. 25 feet. Can I dash? Because I'm not doing anything else.
Just
Yeah.
Thoradin
As he
say
runs
that.
away, we're like, we just don't agree.
Yeah, Thoradin say that. Oh, come on, 25 feet. Let's do it.
Come on. Me and my tiny legs. God damn it. Okay. I can make most of it. I don't want to get in swinging range yet.
Well, technically you're in tossing range because he's got
Yeah.
a rock.
Okay, I'm going to go up, say, like 5 feet before him.
Okay.
That's like, yeah, 5 feet. And then I'll just prepare. So I'll kind of stand my ground, swing out my warhammer, and just prepare.
Okay.
I mean, can I swing from there?
Please use your dash.
Yeah. But even if I don't use my dash, go the full 50 foot.
No, so
attack, can you?
If you overreach your one movement,
That's
then
it.
you've used your dash. Yeah, I think.
yeah. Unfortunately not.
Alright, that's it. I'll stand my ground.
Although you're technically base adjacent to it now, so you can just attack it.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Next time.
Yep.
So Krusk, you're next.
How far away am I? I'm like 45 feet, you said.
About that, yeah.
40, 45 feet.
Okay, so I'll have to dash when I have to get up to it. So I'm gonna dash so that like I'm right in front of it,
Hmm.
and I'm just gonna like shout at it like, "Halt, beast! What gives you the right to assail the good people of this town?"
Does the giant know common?
No, it doesn't.
It does not know common, so it's just going to look down at you and with the boulder in its hands and just be like, almost like measuring up just to drop it on your head.
I'm gonna bang my sword on my shield and say, "No further, beast! Take not one step forward." I'll put that boulder down.
Possibly the best thing you could say.
That is the best and worst thing you can say.
You're gonna get a rock dropped on you.
Essentially, yes, because the giant is next.
Oh.
So,
That's typical Haiss. Both Tally and Krusk have basically baited to be hit first.
Yeah. I'm just going to stand there and spectate.
okay, so unfortunately, you don't have any armor on, which means that all the giant needs to do is just go, ugh, and it does land on you, unfortunately for you.
Oh, no.
You take.
Does it just land on Krusk?
Can it hit me as well, or how big's a boulder?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the
doesn't.
size of the roll.
The annoying thing is, it doesn't say. Oh, actually, it says one target, so you're lucky.
Oh, okay.
It bounces off Krusk's right-hand side, and therefore
Yeah.
it doesn't hit you.
All good. All good.
Yeah. So you take a hefty 16 damage.
Oh man.
Ow.
Matt? Have you got my health? Am I right in saying it's 33?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just check
Yeah,
it
we're
out.
twinsies.
Oh, I've got 33
Man, you're
as well.
squishy.
Yeah.
We're triplies.
We're triplies.
Well, normally I have a lot
That's
more
alright.
armor class, but
Fuck me, you're all squishy.
33 and I took 16 damage.
I mean, you are a barbarian,
So,
Nadia.
You should be on 17.
So
This is
right.
barbarian. Paladin.
17 health now, Krusk.
Okay.
Talari, you are finally next.
Cool. So I'm gonna try and I've got 30 feet, so I'm gonna move to here. Do I have a good line of sight on the giant?
Yep.
Cool.
Plenty.
So I'm gonna look in the book for the giant, find its
Okay.
details.
Which with your action you can easily do.
Yeah, I'll use my action.
What the book says about the giant is it's a big fucker that normally wears a loincloth, which it is. And can't speak Krusk, but Krusk killed it anyway.
Hog.
That's the one. Can't speak Hulk, but Hulk killed it anyway. Yeah, that's what the book says about.
I'll shout
And
ahead
then-
and basically say, it doesn't speak common. So there's no point chatting it up, Krusk.
Can't do your questioning, Krusk.
Cross is gonna shake his head sadly and say, "It brings me no joy to put down a mute beast, but I will do what must be done."
So Turygurtha, you're next again.
Okay. Similar again, but this time I'm gonna attempt to go to sort of the back of its ankle, and I want to try cut around the back of its calf to sort of make it drop a knee, so it's lower to the ground.
Go for the
Okay.
Achilles.
Ready for Thoradin and Krusk,
Yeah.
basically. That's the plan, anyway.
You can certainly try.
That is 23,
That's a hit.
and that is my special dagger, which I don't have the details for because reasons. That is
Add
7.
1.
Oh, damage as well?
Yep.
Oh, okay. 8 then. Last one should have been 8 as well. Oh well.
So that's that number. Okay. Can you do anything else?
Does it drop a knee?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna dart, carry on running.
It does go. Ah.
Okay, I'm gonna carry on running over here.
Guile, you're next.
His mobile feat's excellent.
Please.
Right. So I think I can use my. I've got 35 feet, so I can get into Thoradin space.
Again.
Was he successfully dropped?
No.
I zoned out.
He's not on the floor.
No,
Hmm.
I tried.
Okay, that's fine. In that case, I'm just gonna get to this bush and throw a knife at him.
Okay.
That looks like a miss. Just a moment. That's an 11.
Do you not get sneak attack?
I get sneak attack, but it doesn't give me a bonus of hitting him.
No.
No, I know, but just generally.
It's where I have advantage, or I get bonus damage if it hits him, but I don't think I hit him. Right?
Hey, you didn't hit him this time.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, that's fine. That's my turn.
harmlessly sails, thuds into the ground.
I will tell the others around to try and drop him to a knee or something, or get his leg in the air.
Oh yeah, I got this.
Forward and grab his leg. Sweep the leg.
Just bear hug his leg.
Yeah.
The leg.
Yeah.
Start like biting his leg.
a huge creature you're gonna try and outmuscle. Can be interesting.
How tall is he?
Giant, at least 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, about right. He occupies a 10 feet by 10 feet square.
Which is at least 4 times your height. At least.
Yeah,
Probably
I'm trying
5.
to think like what height I'm going in at. I'd probably like shin.
Shin?
level. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Nadia, you're next.
Where's it currently looking?
Towards it, so it's currently just dropped its boulder on Krusk, so it's looking at those two. It did try and like look behind it to see the Turygurtha slash at his leg, but currently more focused on Krusk.
Okay,
You would be able to flank it if you wish, which meant you get advantage.
Yeah, it's just dropped this thing on Krusk, and Krust's not wearing any armor. I'm gathering that he looks like fairly dented from this.
He's not as dented as you think, but he's more dented than the rest.
Yeah, she basically gonna try and draw aggro.
Okay.
Um,
How are you doing this?
Move up to like here, so I'm quite close.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello.
Yep, you're near Tyrion.
Next to Turi, yeah. Yeah, as she gets past Turi, she's gonna be like, "This really wasn't my idea."
It's okay, I didn't expect that to be the case.
And I think she's gonna shout. Probably something really uninspired, like "Oi, over here!" And then she's going to launch one of her javelins at it.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay.
Aiming for like the upper body.
Okay.
I'm figuring that the angle I've got isn't a good one
Right,
for
yeah,
aiming for the head of or the neck, but she's aiming for like.
Actually, it's fair and it's easy enough. Definitely the head.
So basically she's aiming for somewhere sensitive.
Mhm.
The idea being is if she can get it to turn around and come after her, then these guys can get round behind it and we can keep it going backwards and forwards until it gets worn out.
Mhm.
What do I roll to attack with a javelin? Is
It's dexterity.
that a dex base attack roll?
Throwing is dex.
Okay. And I have got
You should be proficient.
proficiency with it. Does
Yep.
this give me a plus? Sorry, I haven't
Yes.
done.
Yes, it would.
Oh, right. Okay, so I've got a +4. Got it. That's 19 to hit.
That's a hit. Yep.
And then I roll. Come on. D6. That does it. Oh, that's a really bad roll. 2 points of piercing damage.
Oh, have you added your...
Oh,
You
I
get
haven't-
the dex at the end.
oh, do I add my dex? Do I add my proficiency to damage as well?
No, just dex.
No. In which case, it does it 4 points because I rolled a 2.
Perfect. Okay. Giant still going strong. Thoradin, you're next.
All right.
Does it seem to have like noticed or cared?
It has noticed the javelin in its ribs, effectively, and it's just going. If you spoke giant, it's just basically going, "Ow, fuck, ow," in giant.
I wish one of us spoke giant. That would be hilarious
So
translation.
Thoradin, you're next.
All right. So Thoradin's seen Krusk get smashed.
Mhm.
So he's mad. So as he's got his warhammer out, he's going to smash it against the ground and go, "You big ugly fucker, you're going to die." Raises it in the sky and just goes into a rage. Enters a rage, and with his warhammer, he's going to swing for the shins.
Break the shins.
Go for the shins.
16 to hit.
That's a hit. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I should have just taken my free hammer strike.
Alright, that's 12 damage, bludgeoning.
Did you add your rage damage?
Oh, yep. That is... Where's my rage down?
2.
14 damage.
That isn't it.
Oh.
So I've
Okay.
entered my rage. And... Can he make a dex saving throw?
He or the giant?
The giant.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, what's the saving throw to beat?
8 plus proficiency. 13.
The giant fails.
So, he takes 2d6 lightning damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Is
Rock and roller.
7 lightning damage
2.
Nice. That's good.
on a failed save.
Sure, it's not 1.
That's
Well,
pretty good.
he's definitely not paying attention to me anymore.
Definitely not. Krusk, you are next.
Okay. So, where's the giant like looking at the moment? Is it kind of looking at Thoradin?
It's looking at the two of you because you're right in front of it and it's just been thoroughly whacked and lightninged.
Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to kind of close my eyes and run my finger along the blade and whisper the inscription that's there,
Okay.
which is "Blessed are those who act justly." Then I'm gonna raise my sword and I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on the giant, which means if it targets me with anything harmful, it has to pass a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna swing at it with my long sword, and I'm gonna lay a Divine Smite on the sword as well.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll roll to hit.
Drop no.
Does Divine Smite cost a spell slot? Or is that something else?
It does, yes. It costs 1 level 1 spell slot.
You can use any slot. It deals more damage based on the
I've,
slot you
I've
use.
only got level 1s,
Okay.
yeah. I've only got level 1s now. So I rolled. I mean, it was a 17 roll, so I assume it's it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So my damage is, so for the longsword, it's 1d8, I believe.
Yep. Well, if you in
One hand.
doing a one hand or two hand.
I'm going to play 6 plus 4, so that's 12 normal damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then I get 3 plus 6, so that's 9 and 9 additional, so 21 damage.
You guys are in bad luck now because the giant stoops down and picks up what looks like a very large tree trunk, which you can imagine is its club, and it goes to hit each of you once.
If it's going for me, it has to roll Wisdom saving.
What is that?
Will do.
I guess.
Sorry? I'll read it out for you what it does. So if it targets me, it has to make a Wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it must choose a new target or lose the attack.
What's the?
So Thoradin's gonna take it
He's
too.
gonna choose me. Yeah.
Thoradin gets 2 hits.
What the fuck? That makes no sense.
I'll heal you if you go too low.
What's the spell save?
It has to be. It's 8 plus proficiency.
Well, I
plus
suppose at least you're
So,
resistant,
12?
Dan.
12.
I do have resistance. Yeah. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
So you are extremely lucky in that what the giant does is that it picks up its club, goes to almost like whack-a-mole Thoradin, and it essentially the lightning still suffering from some of the shocks and misses, so just almost like inches to the right of Thoradin. It misses, and then goes to hit Krusk, but then as a slide down effect of Sanctuary, almost like a backhand slash down, and in that act it goes to try and hit Thoradin, but then misses again still because Thoradin's a lot shorter.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Wow. That is awesome.
Talari, you are next.
Okay.
That is awesome.
That's well done.
And is it bloodied? Did you say?
Yes, it is bloody.
Okay. What I'll probably do then, 30 movement. Have I got a
heal
lot?
something?
Huh? Yeah, I can heal. Yeah.
Have you got? If you, well, it depends how injured it is, but I could either spend my turn. Actually, no, it's fine. So go, do what you can do. It's fine.
Well, if you want healing, you could always like tell me.
I was gonna say you could, but if the others are all before me, so by the time it gets back round to me, we'll probably be close enough to just kill it without having to worry about a heal. But if you want to be safe, heal me, because then I'll just divine smite it again.
Yeah. All right. I'll use cure. I mean, obviously, I've seen Krusk get a boulder in the face. So I'll use cure wounds. I'll do a level 1 for now on him. So it's a D8 plus my mod, which I think is charisma. Nine. So heal 9.
Awesome. That's very good for me. Cool. Thank you.
I've got you back at 26.
Cool. I'm just putting my computer back together.
Okay, Turygurtha, you are now next. Again.
So similar sort of diff. I'm gonna run in to the back of it. I'm going to attempt to slash at the same leg with my dagger. And that is 26.
It's a hit.
And it takes 7 damage. Oh wow, I'm really getting that tonight. And then I'm going to do my unarmored strike as a bonus, not flurry of blows, just a regular unarmored strike, and try to kick behind the knee to try get it lower.
Okay.
Like a stomping against the back of the knee. And that is... What is it? It'll be proficiency plus my dex. So that is 16.
That's a hit.
It's a 1d4 plus dex. Huh. So that's 5.
Okay. So the giant does take a knee in,
Yes.
again, roaring, speaking giant gibberish. Guile, you're next.
Oh, I'm just going to carry on running.
Yeah.
Speedy dubs.
I think best thing to do would be to throw more knives out, unless I reckon I can get the... So my idea was to get the lasso around his leg and get Krusk to pull him over. But he's going to die for that anyway, right?
Oh, don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
He's looking pretty busted at least. I'll try throwing a knife at his leg.
Okay, it's down on one knee.
Down on one knee already. Then maybe I could get the... Yeah, go on, let's try it. Okay. Instead of throwing a knife at it, I'll try and approach it. And if it's down on the knee, its leg is below it, right?
Yeah.
So get behind it and try to slip the lasso around the leg the leg that's down, right? The one that's behind it.
You'll only get like the heel or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lift
Yeah,
his
you grab it
foot.
by his heel. Grab it by his foot. If you tighten around his foot, right?
Well, yeah, but it needs like an
But that's
opening
that's
to go
not
all the way around and tighten. The heel will
Yeah.
just sort of go around it and then slip off.
Oh, yeah, I'd have to lift his...
Yeah.
See if you can get it around its head or something.
Yeah, you could go for the head
Or
and pull it
climb up.
back.
Yeah, try and climb up and get around his neck.
Well, no, the point of a lasso is that you throw it.
I don't trust...
He's so high.
Don't trust
Guile.
Guile. Yeah.
Surely
Yeah,
your
so-
dex
That's why I
will be
made
good
it
enough
short.
for a
Lasso
throw.
is
Yeah,
you can't put it through. You have to go over.
Yeah, I was thinking of putting the foot through the loop, but if the foot is like on the floor,
It's always will have one bit of pressure on it. You have to like hop or something for that. You could do a hand. You could try and disarm it with the lasso.
yeah, I'm gonna
Right.
throw it. I'm gonna throw it around his head.
No, do some. Oh no. Never mind. I was
The
gonna say,
best
do
idea
something
was
like
get
Star
around his
Wars.
Yeah, we'll
Or
just tie his legs
ATT.
together.
Yeah.
that was my original plan. Get it around both somehow, but he'd have to like jump on the spot for that. So yeah, I guess throw it around his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So dex, just straight dex check for that, or like a ranged attack roll.
I don't think you'd be proficient. So
No, not proficient. Yeah.
So yeah, it would just be a straight dex throw.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Oh
Legend.
yeah.
So you're able to throw it around its head and pull
Mhm.
it tight. Can you?
So-
Because it's going to be basically a grapple.
So I'd like the strength first off, and also, how tall is the giant again?
It's about 20 feet.
The rope is only 10 foot long.
No, the hole is 10 foot long.
Oh, the hole is 10 foot. I thought I used 10 foot of rope.
Oh yeah, I thought
Wait,
that's what you
So
said.
isn't your rope
I would
50
doubt-
foot?
I would doubt you would want to cut the rope because then you'd have.
Oh, so I've used all of the rope to use. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I've just got a lot of slack.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just got it
You're-
around you.
Yep, that's
Just run
fine.
round him.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's around its head. Because are you holding onto the rope as you do and pull tight?
Yeah.
Can you please? This is going to be a deck. This is going to be like a grapple check.
God,
Yeah.
Nadia, please go get him.
Yeah,
maybe
Someone
pass it to
stronger.
me.
Please
Maybe I
grab
should
it.
I'm in
yeah,
my
I should
reach.
passed it on before pulling it tight, right? But then maybe you
Yeah.
could have grabbed it. Okay, so I roll athletics, sorry. That is an 8. I don't have inspiration, so it's not getting any better.
So that's a fail.
Mm-hmm.
So what the giant does is, as you pull tight around its neck, it essentially just shrugs forward, which pulls you forward and prone.
That's fine, as long as
Stop you
as long as
over.
the rope is still around his leg.
So-
Someone beefy, get
that-
over here.
It's a very
I'm
good.
planning on it.
So Nadia, you are next.
Let me just make sure there's nothing else I can do. Cunning action. No, I can't do it as a cunning action. No, just
You need
flat on
cunning
his
action to
face.
Stand up.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. For cunning action, I'll stand up. He was just gonna hold the rope in the air, on flat on his face, but he'll hold the rope in the air standing up.
I mean, it's not much of an improvement, really.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's a little bit higher.
Starts pulling out the slack so that other people can attach onto holding the rope at the same time.
Yeah, Nadia is gonna run up. Take a firm hold of the rope. Guile, you can see that she is grinning massively. She obviously thinks this is the funniest shit.
Yeah, Guile's face is just covered in mud.
That's also pretty funny. And this thing is like on a running noose around the giant's neck, isn't it?
Yes.
In that case, Nadia's gonna wind it around her wrists to get a good hold of it and fucking yank. She wants a chokehold on this thing.
Okay, so this is going to be another grapple check. So can you please roll?
Is that a grapple
athletics?
check or how do you do a grapple check?
So you roll athletics,
Okay, hang on.
and the giant gets to decide if athletics or acrobatics, because it's a strength contest.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a grapple.
Okay. So what? I roll my athletics. Because I have realised it probably isn't at all clear. I'm declaring rage at this point.
Okay, so with rage you get
I get
advantage.
advantage on strength-based checks, don't I?
Yep, so that's definitely calls for advantage.
Yeah. No, Nadia is basically going to laugh and try and yank this thing sideways. So I roll my dice,
I would like to rage.
and I get a natural 20 with a plus
Nice.
5 for my athletics bonus.
Very good. So
And
yeah,
I'm
so
quite pleased with myself right now.
that is very good. So effectively, you're able to. It's almost like a choker, a leash on a dog that some horrible people do. So it's pulled very tight on the giant, and it's completely caught it off guard from the very meek pull that I had before to now the very strong pull. With the nat 20,
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that you're able to pull the giant flat on its back.
What, all the way over?
Because it's already on one knee. It's easy enough to say it's off balance. So it's
Yeah,
on it
fair enough.
flat on its back. Well done.
Nice.
Guile only just avoids getting squashed flat, I guess.
Yeah, effectively. It's very impressive feat of strength Nadia has displayed. Is there anything else you wish to do?
I'm
As a
pretty certain
bonus.
that I did a movement. Hang on.
Yeah.
I did a movement to come up to next to Guile, and then I did a
Yeah.
thing, so I don't think I get to do any more stuff.
Do you have anything that gives you a bonus action, maybe? But
Rage.
probably not.
Raging was the bonus.
I don't. No, you get to
Okay.
rage as like a free action,
Bonus.
Bonus.
Raging
but
is bonus.
Cool.
or bonus action or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But I don't have
That's
any.
all the actions. That's fine then.
Yeah, I don't have any extra attacks or any kind of bullshit like that. So
It's alright.
yeah.
Sweet. So, pull the giant flat on its back. Thoradin, you have advantage pretty much to whatever you
Yeah.
want to do next.
I was going to use reckless attack anyway, but that's perfect. Sweet. Okay. Where am I going to target now? Just gonna
Stand
go
on
for
it. Stand on it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
don't
right.
bother.
And just go right for the chest.
Straddle it.
Yeah, I was gonna go straight for the crotch and just screw it up, but no. Okay, he's gonna jump on, like right by the like gut area, something like that. And yeah, he's gonna go with his warhammer. He's got advantage, so I'm gonna hope I roll well and do great weapon master feat. So -5 + 10. Shit. Ah, no, that should be enough. That's 15 to attack.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Sweet. Nice. This can be beefy. 9 + 4. 13. 23 damage.
Wow, that's very good.
Plus, can he make a dex saving throw? Again.
This is so
Bloody hell.
good.
13 to beat.
13.
That's fucking cool.
The giant has disadvantage
Yeah, because he's
because it's
prone.
can't really move anywhere.
Yeah.
What did I do another one? It still somehow wriggles around to.
Wait.
God
Hold
damn
on. It's prone and it's restrained. So doesn't that mean that it just automatically fails dex checks?
Disadvantage.
Just
Yeah.
disadvantage, maybe.
I thought
It's not
restrained was an auto fail.
Nope, disadvantage.
Ah.
Oh.
Also, it's only like it's not actually being held down in any way. It's just flat on its back. It's still free.
Oh
to
yeah,
move.
I suppose.
The only point of control I really have is the rope around its neck,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't really much of one when you're flat on when it's flat on its back.
It somehow wriggles around to avoid the brunt of it because it doesn't. I assume it
Takes
still
half.
takes some damage.
Yeah, it takes half, yeah.
It's not like it not avoids. It's not evasion.
That's fair. I was just
Okay, takes-
misinformed.
For the record, it's paralyzed and stuns that where they always fail.
Ah, thank you.
It's 5 damage.
5 lightning damage, yeah.
Is that total or halved already?
Halved already.
Damn, this giant is going down. So Krusk is next. The giant is very much in pain, very much crying out, and it's very much tears almost rolling down its face.
Oh God.
Brutality. I'm just on the gut.
How's Krusk
Is it-
doing?
How injured is it?
It's pretty injured. It's wounded now.
Okay.
After,
gonna-
after the vicious beating it got damage got dealt on it.
Okay, I'll put away my shield and can I switch to two-handing my longsword?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll kind of go over to it and I'll kind of like crouch next to it and rest my hand on it. And I'll just kind of be like, be at peace, monster. Do better in your next life. Then let me just check something real quick. Is it a bonus to put away my shield?
Yes, I believe it is. It's a bonus
okay.
to don it as well. So
An action. It's a whole action.
really,
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Oh,
could you get away with a
I mean,
bonus if
what?
you're just chucking it to the floor?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be so
I'll
disrespectful to my shield.
if you want to, if you want to put it on your back, it's an action. If you want to put it on the floor, it's a free.
Okay, can I just like place it on the floor as I'm like reassuring the giant?
You're really pushing it.
I just don't want to throw it. It feels like disrespectful.
Just a gentle drop.
Yeah, just like a gentle drop as I'm like crouching down to talk to the giant.
I'll allow it.
Yes. Okay. And then once I've done that, I'll use my sword. I'll empower it with divine smite again, and I'll just go to kind of swing down executioner's like cleave.
On its neck.
Yeah.
You do have advantage.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so the second roll was nat 1. The first one was 1, 11 plus 17.
It's a hit.
Okay, cool. So, so the long sword's a D10, right? With
Yeah.
So... Oh shit, that's a D12. That's not right. Okay, that's 9 plus 4. So it's 13 normal damage. And then divine smite is an additional 2 plus 6, an additional 8 damage on top.
Okay, so the giant isn't dead, but
Yes.
the combat is effectively over because it's completely submitted to you guys after it is very bleeding very profusely from its neck, and it's more focused on its trying to stop its neck from bleeding out. It's gurgling and frothing, and
I mean, Thoradin will probably make a run for his head.
I was going to say Turi would also run for its head.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want
Thoradin wants a killing blow.
Because
Turi also wants the killing blow.
Because you want killing blows, Talari is next in the initiative, so she can do what she wants first.
Yeah.
You see this poor creature with a rope around its neck, gurgling.
It was
blood
attacking the city.
coming out of its mouth. I'm just describing the scene.
I mean, it isn't evil.
You said poor. That is a
Dying.
subjective term.
You're describing it in such a way to try and evoke sympathy, which is great. I love it. Carry right on.
What I'm gonna do?
You're a good party. You will feel remorse for this.
Right. What I'm gonna do?
Shame basement.
It's what's the word? Obviously, I don't know what they're going to do, so I can only act independently. I'm going to move up towards it, and I'm going to use Cure Wounds on the giant's neck.
Oh my god.
You're gonna cure it.
Just enough to close the wound.
You're prolonging its suffering.
Thoradin's probably gonna shout abuse you. What are you doing? We gotta kill this beast.
It's interesting use of your magic. I'll give you that.
We don't. You may need. Well, killing it's one thing. Torturing it is another.
Talari, you
Putting it out of its misery.
I will finish it with a killing blow. Just give me 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Oh, I wish
You
I'd
are
Claw's
only-
hammer.
6 if we want to be clear.
You're only prolonging the suffering of this wretched creature. Let it pass.
So
Mm.
I'll give you the option to or not to. But
Yeah.
if you do, it will work. It's not gonna.
No.
It
Yeah.
has no mechanism to refuse, and you have to touch it.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So you
No,
would
not
have,
for cure.
I'll
yeah.
be as. Yes, it is touch.
Yeah,
cure
just
wounds.
touch. Yeah.
You will have to touch the bits of the body you want to cure. So if you want to cure its neck, you have to touch its neck.
It's gonna bite your hands off.
I'm gonna turn to Thoradin and go. Was that bounty dead or alive?
It was
Matt.
the bounty was a giant's head.
Yeah, that's what I
Mm.
thought. Yeah.
A, they never specified whether it still had to be attached to the rest of the giant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
curing the neck is extra counterproductive.
I mean, I probably would have taken that as decapitating it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to Talari,
The
yeah,
last place you want to cure.
they want his head.
All right. I'll change my tack then. I will. I don't know how harsh this is going to be. I'll still touch his neck because I was there anyway. But instead of cure wounds, I'm going to use shocking grasp on his wound.
Oh.
That sounded completely different.
Yeah.
Shocking. Okay. Do.
Brutal.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, it'll hit regardless. So.
Okay.
Yeah. It dies.
This is great. Talari gets a killing blow.
I'll turn to Thorin and go, well, looks like I'm getting the biggest cut then.
Oh no.
See, Thoradin, it's about fighting smart, not putting in the most effort.
You had to say it. You had to say it.
Congratulations, you
Steal.
killed your first giant.
Nice.
Oh wait, I'm gonna go to Krusk and say chop off his head. Or did the shocking grasp do that?
No.
No.
How would
Shocking
a
grasp do
shocking
that?
grasp pop off something's head?
I don't even know what this spell does.
Both hands around the
It's gonna
neck.
Singe.
Distinctly
Oh, okay.
uncomfortable. But he'll swing his sword again to cleave off the head.
You will? Wow, okay.
Nadia's busy, sort of bent double and panting. Like, that was a lot of effort.
Guile's going to immediately try to recover as much of his rope as he can.
Turi's gonna
It's
sheath
fine.
her special dagger and then pull one of her other daggers and walk over and take a toe off the giant's foot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does the
Gross.
giant have anything? Own anything? Doesn't have a little pouch or anything, a little man bag.
Are you going to search the giant?
Yeah,
Search his loincloth.
I don't mind getting deep. I don't mind getting deep. He doesn't care.
Yeah, I'll help. I'll help. Search.
Oh,
Okay.
Can you just lift up the loincloth line?
So,
Yeah, that's our usual routine. I lift up the loincloth, you look underneath.
so it does have. So, can you please both of you roll investigation?
That isn't 8 for me unless I've got expertise.
19. Wow.
8,
Okay.
yep.
It's 19, and then can. So, Guile, you just find a collection of teeth
Sweet.
in a pouch.
Do they just look like human teeth, normal teeth?
It's a
Small, big?
mixture. It's various animals' teeth. Really.
So it's mostly animals and animal.
There's probably human teeth in there, some animal
Actually, yeah, I changed
giant
I changed my
teeth in there.
Thank you.
It's just a bag of teeth.
I'm taking it.
Thoradin, you do find a small pouch of gold. Yes. Which has 5 gold in it and 3 silver.
Great. Thank you very much.
So yeah, that's what you find. Anyone else want to do anything? You stick the toe, or are you going?
No, I'm changing my answer. Can I hammer with the hilt of one of my daggers one of the teeth and try to catch it in the bottom of my hand while its jaw's open?
What are you doing?
This
It's just like Hulk.
Is
Brutal.
Is this before or after the decapitation?
I'm gonna say before, so it's slightly more rigidly attached to something.
Can we question Turi as to why she's knocking teeth out?
Wait, how are you doing this? Are you
I'm in
hacking out
character.
its tooth?
I'm going to attempt with the hilt, like the bottom of the blade.
I mean, you could probably cut it out instead.
Yeah, like cut it out, whatever's.
Okay,
cut
wait.
its jaw off.
When you go up, Krusk is gonna put like a hand on your shoulder and say, "Is this really necessary?"
He's brutalizing the corpse.
Krusk, Guile, this is my first giant. I would like to take a token. And she's going to carry on past their shoulder, hands,
Awfully
and
morbid.
continue.
Yeah, Krusk is gonna just avert his eyes, I guess.
Says the guy who's about to chop off its head.
Yeah, but a head is like a, it's for like a legitimate reason, but
Legitimate in inverted commas.
Krusk's completed spiritual beheadings in the past.
Nadia is going to look at you, Turi, and be like, why?
What? Why not? It's a perfectly reasonable kind of trophy. It's a souvenir. I don't do this every day.
Death souvenir.
You take trophies from
Sketch.
animals.
Also, Matt,
I mean, it's still a
no.
kill.
I'm gonna tie the head around my back with some rope.
Cool.
Just 'cause we don't have a
The
bag.
size that you are.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that from Nadia.
No, that was from Louise.
Oh, okay.
The head is probably about the same size as Thoradin.
Well, I'm not sure how big it is, but.
Yeah, the head's about
Should look.
5,
That looks bad,
3,
actually.
3 to 5 feet high.
Yeah, he'd try and like wrap it around him with some rope or something.
It's doable. I'll let you do it. It'll look really funny. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
You look
Yeah.
like an ant. Nadia is saying to Turi, that's disgusting.
To each their own.
So, you break a few teeth.
That's fine.
Do you want a pristine tooth, or do you want a happy with a broken tooth?
She'll try to get a pristine tooth.
Okay, so eventually you do get a pristine tooth. You break about 2 or
Perfect.
3.
Perfect.
You got plenty of teeth to mess with.
Yep, right. One per pristine giant's tooth. That's all she needs.
Do you leave the giant there, or do you do anything else with the giant's body?
Should we burn it?
With what?
I don't know.
I mean, we do have a fireplace. All we need is a stick.
Why would we burn it?
I don't know. He said
It could come back to life.
What do you mean?
Sorry, I've been watching too much Game of Thrones.
For a human, generally speaking, for a human death, you would have a pyre of some kind to burn it.
I'll just go, well, I can burn it. I have my fire magic. Can be done.
I think we
it's
should
within-
leave the giant to feed the local wildlife.
I mean, to be
Within
fair,
range of town, why don't we just drag it into town? They might give us more for the entire body.
yeah, but if we burn it as well, won't we cause some kind of forest fire? That's probably not good.
Well, you
that's true.
can make it clearing enough. It's easy.
Yeah, but this is a big giant, so you know.
Feed it to the
Matt?
horse.
Hello.
Has there been any like activity from the direction of the town?
But now that you've had
What's
the
next?
giant not to focus on, you do hear like alarm bells and stuff ringing from the city. Now that you've had time to really focus on it. There's still quite a way away from the city, so you've probably still got time before anything would come to you. You don't hear any other giants, which is either good or bad. I'll let you decide.
I'd say that's good.
Just a quick question: where did we hear about the bounty? Was it Malar Farm, or was it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
that's,
have fun.
that's good.
It was in the salty lizard.
Yep.
If I recall the thing properly.
Sweet. So I mean, we could drag it in, but
Why?
it's a bit. Of
We might as well just take
Seems
the
a
head.
bit morbid.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the head's fine.
For some money, why not? We need to be funded with our nice stayings and inns and that kind of thing.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say that when Thoradin said there was a bounty on
Correct.
its head, it's not like the amount of giant; it's the fact that you killed the dangerous thing.
Yeah. And also, they said head. They didn't say teeth, so it's fine.
Look, I am allowed what I am allowed. I do not judge any of you, you fuckers.
Listen, as long as I get a bit of a cut from that, it's fine.
Nobody's taking the tooth from me. It's mine.
Oh, whatever money you make, I make as well. It's a fair deal. I mean, I did a considerable amount of hitting damage.
I think it's fair to say that I at least drew first blood. That's saying something.
Well, as per the
That's
terms of the
true.
agreements, I got the fig
Oh
blow,
God,
so I get the most.
that's
So entirely fair. You did
Yeah.
set the terms of the agreement.
She's got you there.
very true.
Krusk should probably not go into town, neither should Talari.
So it's
I'm
still
pretty
very early
sure-
morning.
Pretty certain that if
it'll
we
be
wait
fine.
around here for another 10 minutes, the town will come to us.
This is a good point.
Do you wait there, or do you?
Turi's gonna look over towards the town after Nadia says this and look for anybody sort of rushing outside.
Difficult to say because you can't really see the city. You
Really?
can hear the alarm bells because the bells are very.
As in, I can't see it through the forest, or it's too dark.
It's pretty fast though. It's half an hour walk.
Yeah.
So from between the trees and the forest, do you wait there at the site or do you move back to your camp?
Nadia sort of plans to wait at least.
Yeah, you're willing to wait.
I'll sit on the chest of the giant and wait.
Okay. So do you all do this? I assume?
Yeah, I think waiting makes.
Well,
more
I'm not
sense.
sitting on it, but I am waiting.
Well, I mean wait. I don't mean sit on it. That's fine. So after about 10-15 minutes, a few guards on horses do come out. About 3 of them, and they're very. The horses are very out of breath and tired from the and the guards are half tired from just being rudely awoken. The lead guard just like flipping heck. It was a real giant.
Yep.
Shit. And you guys killed it.
Yep.
Yeah, I killed it. They just helped out.
We all killed it.
Well
Shut
done.
up.
Were there any more?
Oh, I believe only this one.
He looks at 2 others and say, "Make a perimeter of the city." And the other 2 nod and ride off. And he looks at you guys and say, "Well done." Very well.
So we heard something about a little bit of gold for a giant's head. And Turi's going to point to Thoradin, who's, I'm assuming, holding the giant's head.
Yeah, he'll like turn around so you can see the head.
Fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I've heard the rumor around that someone was bragging about paying for it. Yeah.
Who would that be?
I don't know. Ask around. I don't know who it is. I heard the rumor.
For a god, you're not very well informed.
I just woke up to a giant bloody trying to knock down our walls. What do you expect?
Well, we just woke up and killed the giant, so...
Yeah, and I said well done. So
Back.
there we go.
Very sleep deprived, God.
So I suppose we're gonna have to go into the town and get our reward, and then we can move on.
If that's what you want, you could keep it as a souvenir, I suppose.
Oh, God, don't give them any ideas.
You're gonna see a grin from Turi as she looks at the head, and then she's just gonna go. Actually, maybe not. Maybe.
How does anyone trust this woman? Clear blood first. Point out to the gang.
Are you saying that out loud?
Is that
no,
like
I don't
IC
think
or
Guile
OC?
would Guile would not clock it.
So yeah, so the guard eventually just trots off after his guards to join them on the perimeter of the city search. What do you guys want to do now? Do you guys go back to camp?
One of us could take the warhorse, go to town, get the bounty, and come back, rather than all of us going.
Yeah, me and Thoradin will go.
Yeah, it feels a bit strange to just go back to sleep after.
I am not sure that I trust
Well,
Guile and Thoradin to bring back the
you guys
full
can make
amount.
camp. We're the smallest, so we'll get there quickest.
It is still early morning, so it's still before like people would be awake and
No.
up for the day.
Will I
It
need
was-
to
it was
finish?
6 hours into your long rest.
Will I need to finish trancing because I never got to finish?
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Same
I
as the
need
rest
to
of you that
rest,
got
so
awoken.
Yeah, maybe
I'll
wait
at camp.
until
Thing
actual
is-
morning.
Yeah. Because the person's just a guide from the bar, so they're not necessarily going to be there. Danny,
Yeah, we need to figure out who actually is going to pay for the bounty, because we can't just give it to a guy at a bar, because he's going to lowball us.
Dan, I think you're muted.
Well,
I
a
can't
guy
hear
at a
you.
bar was where Thoradin got the information from, so
Yeah.
as in,
I cannot hear you. Oh, he's coming back. Yeah, I will need to rest, so I'm going to go back to camp now. Terry's going to trudge off and go back to the campfire and basically trance in front of it.
Right.
Oh,
I mean,
shit,
Thoradin
that's wrong.
Thoradin has to go because he's the only one that knows about the bounty, I believe. Like, heard it.
No, a majority of you were in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
were
all
we?
heard.
Oh, okay, we all heard.
Yeah. It was at the same. So the Guile, Nadia, Thoradin, and
Talari.
Talari would have.
Okay.
I think it was when
It's Terry and Krusk that were out.
Yeah,
Right.
they're out and about.
Well, I don't mind going.
Hmm.
I'm
only
fully.
when people have got a decent chance of being awake.
Who else is going? Just me and who? Is
I'll
anyone-
go. Well, I kind of have to go.
Where are you going? Into town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come.
No, Krusk.
Wise?
Krusk is going to insist. He wants to be among people again.
I don't think they want to be among you.
Yeah, if Krusk is going, I'm staying here.
Krusk, maybe you should spend some time, donning your armor, getting ready for the day,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
We could help you don your armor.
See, Cross, I can go in shirtless, but I don't think you can.
Ooh, harsh words.
Krusk, perhaps I could acquaint you with the horse. Perhaps get you in his good graces.
I would like to.
We haven't named him yet, and perhaps
Oh, no,
we
but
could
Steve-
come up with one together.
I would like to enable him. Sorry. I'll think of a name actually.
Enable
I'll come back to you. I'll think of a name.
Great. So you're staying. You're welcome.
I am going to bed, says Nadia.
Right. So it's me and Thoradin.
So
then.
it's just me and Talari then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right, sweet.
that's absolutely fine. So the rest of you are fully capable of completing your long rest. So while you do that, we have Talari and Thoradin heading into the city. So it's still very early on in the morning. I'll probably put it at around 4 to... Actually, by the time you get into the city, it's about 5 a.m.
Are the
So you last heard about it in the Salty Lizard, which is in... Was it Salty Mule? The Salty something in the west part of the city. That's where it was. That's where you last heard of that boast.
right?
I'm going to go to Talari and say, don't mention 200 unless they give us a number first.
As well.
We
if
want
it
as much as possible here, alright?
makes sense to me. Just as long as I get the most.
Okay, you keep saying.
Just I need to remind you, Thoradin. You strike me as a person who's going to conveniently forget.
You never know. The
Right.
Salty Lizard is, in terms of the pecking order, is like the lower down.
Yeah.
It's
It's one of the
it's
west.
kind of in between. It's classier than the Broken Arrow, but not as fancy as the Guard shack, whatever it is in this one. But then the something made is generally the it's not good or bad. Those ones.
Okay.
It's just more the fact that you're there for another time.
Okay, so there's no one too shady
No, it's
in the middle.
It's about middle class, really.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
you
good.
would find people of all walks of life in there.
Sweet.
Okay.
So, do you go there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah,
Mhm.
might as well go straight there.
As it's only 5 a.m., there is a guard slash bouncer. So you go in, and there's almost like a night manager type person. He says, "I don't recognize you two. Did you have a room here?"
But previously, not necessarily last night, but we're actually looking for somebody, a friend of ours, Well, not a friend. Someone. We're looking for somebody to.
Okay.
We heard someone claiming that.
Looking, are they here tonight or?
Well, we're not sure. That's
And
what
he starts like to ruffle through like list of like names.
That's what we're trying to find out. We just heard rumblings of a person claiming whoever can return the head of a giant that they would pay up, essentially. We are looking for said person because, as you can see, we have a
I'll turn around.
we have a head of a giant with us.
The guy like goes to poke it. Wow. Well done, by the way. Is that what the ruckus was about? I heard alarm bells around the city.
Yeah, we saved the city pretty much. Yeah.
Wow.
Only got one boulder off on the wall. We ended this life. Then and there. For the safety and well-being of Malal Farm.
I'm sure if he ever bumped into the high priest, he would thank you. Or the mayor, maybe.
Would they pay gold with that happiness, or?
Have to ask them, I suppose.
Okay.
Who am I to say what the mayor would say?
Yeah.
But yeah. Do I? There has been lots of people boasting about different types of animal kills. I mean, it's very plausible that someone has boasted about a reward for killing giants. I mean, people say anything when they're drunk, don't they? Let me. How long ago do you remember it being?
2 or 3 days.
2 days, I reckon.
2 days. Okay.
Because we would have stayed a night at whatever the town after this was.
Gone
Village.
Gone.
Yeah, we stayed the night at Gone Village, didn't we? So, and it was the day before that we were here. So the question is if we saw it when we were heading out or before that. So.
It was that night.
Yeah.
So 2 nights ago.
2 nights. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I do recall vaguely somebody. I think it was George. And it's very early on in the morning, so it might be a bit early for him, but he doesn't live far away, so it's worth a shot, right?
Yeah.
He gets out like a very small map of the city because these places do have that kind of thing, and he gets out the map and says, "I believe that George lives in one of those 3 houses there. So try and look on one of them, I suppose."
Fair enough.
Great.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, you've been very helpful.
Be good luck getting your bounty, I suppose. And
yeah,
well done.
Cheers.
Right.
Okay. Well,
Or sort of head over. Sort of
do you want to head there to Talari?
Yeah, might as well. Although I do certainly get the sneaking suspicion we're not going to get our bounty.
Unless we just rock up to the High Priest, slam it on his desk and say, "We saved your ass. Give us some gold."
No, well, the only issue with that is there's no proof that this was the giant that did the issue. Unless we get word from the guard that we spoke to earlier. That came to see us. We would need his testimony that we were the killers.
Yeah, he is witness. Yeah, that is true.
I say for
Alright,
now.
we'll see how this goes.
We'll try this George fellow. If that doesn't work, then we'll try
so
the mayor.
which house are you going to knock on first?
Middle? Should we go middle?
Yeah, so you said the block of those 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go in the middle, yeah.
Okay. It's a very delicate ting of the bell.
So there's no like identification on the doors or anything.
No, it's just like numbers.
Oh, okay.
And so a very after about 10 minutes or so, a man in his pajamas. So it's like a full long john suit. So it's like full arms, legs, hat, even wearing like the pajama hat on. Opens the door very gingerly and goes, "Yes."
I don't suppose you or anyone in this house is a George?
That's me.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. I don't suppose you remember 2 days ago that you made a wager to say anyone who could return the head of a giant, you would pay to see. You would pay that person.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Can I ask why you would be asking that question so early in the morning?
I'll just turn to Thoradin.
Yeah, I'll turn around and say, we just killed this big, huge fucker trying to knock down your walls about an hour ago. We thought you'd want it fresh. Might be more value.
And it is very fresh. blood. Some blood can still occasionally drip from the neck area. The guy does certainly wake up a lot more to seeing the shocking sight of a giant's head. He goes, "Bloody hell, bravo to you. It was the 50 gold bounty, right? That was my boast or wager. I swear, please. 50.
I'll try 500.
See, 50 isn't going to cut it.
This guy's absolutely not got 200 gold,
No.
guys.
No, I was gonna say 300,
We'll get
just
it one
so
way
that
or
it's
another.
not too far. I'll just say 300, just so it's not too far out there.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
You're gonna say 300.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll
you
accept
said
that.
it was 300.
300. Oh, it must have gone after the blackout. I don't like that inn anymore. Fine, come in. I need a hot drink. Come in. Take a seat and we can find a spot for the head, I suppose. So he lets you in, and it's a very similar decor to your house, Talari.
Okay.
Just for reference,
Yeah.
a similar layout. So
Can
leads you into a living room area.
I want to cast message at Thoradin to basically say to him,
Mm-hmm.
keep an eye on this guy, make sure he doesn't do a runner.
Yeah, okay. Yep, okay, we'll do. I'll knock him down if he tries to.
So you go into like a living room type area, and he just gestures over onto a he moves like a table to one side and onto like a space of floor, and he says, "Put it there, I suppose."
He plonks it down.
Just a resounding thud
Yep.
of the giant's head slopping onto the floor. The guy's just like, how precise on 300 gold coins are you? Does it have to be 300 gold coins, or can it be something of equivalent worth?
I mean, we could accept collateral, but its value has to be of 300, no less.
Get his house.
Yeah.
His house is worth more than 300.
Yeah.
Just tell him we'll pay him back the rest.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll check up my thing upstairs and see what I've got. Okay.
We'll be right here.
I mean, the fact he's even considering it.
Okay,
shows
is he going upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get up and start looking around. What's the kind of? Are there any like drawers or?
Yeah, I mean it's a living room area. So there's like a small like bookshelf with books on it and like very small trinkets. There's a fireplace and all sorts of like sofas and things like that.
Okay, so he's firstly gonna grab a book, and then he's
Okay.
gonna start looking around the drawers
You're just gonna take a book.
as a cover. So, okay, I'm just reading a book. No worries. Okay.
Does it matter what the book is, by the way?
No,
Okay,
no.
okay.
He's just gonna take
That's
it
fine.
random. You can
Okay.
you can choose what kind of book it is.
Okay, that's fine. So you just pick a random book. So you hear like rummaging and like scraping and stuff from upstairs. Talari, are you gonna do anything? Just sit on the sofa.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep an eye on where the stairs are.
Mm-hmm.
And just I think again it's just generally keeping an ears out. So if I hear any thuds coming from outside, that he's trying to leg it, or he runs down the stairs and tries to make a break for it, I'm going to either sort of prepare to run or use sleep or whatever is relevant at the
Basically.
Okay, that's fine. After about 10-15 minutes, the guy comes downstairs.
Do I find anything in any drawers or cabinets?
What are you looking for?
Jewelry, coin bags,
Looking to
things
rob.
of
Fucking
things of
hell.
value, anything
You
to rob, basically.
things.
Such a sketchy bastard.
He's not gonna get 300 gold, so I'm gonna have to get it in some way.
So you don't find money bags
Okay, yeah, probably.
and stuff. You can go into the kitchen and there's like silverware and things. So you could take like the
Take it
cutlery.
all.
Christ
Oh, that
almighty,
is
do
so
not steal
sleazy.
the silver cutlery.
Yeah.
That's just low.
No, take it all. Take it all. Shove
Yeah,
it down
might
your
as well.
trousers.
Steal the silverware.
I mean, what value are they?
I mean, they're silverware.
Even
So
a
you
gold. Not even a gold.
No, it'll be a fancy set, so it'll be like a couple, 2-3 gold maybe.
Bear in mind, that's like 2-3 years of work for like a peasant, right? That's
Okay,
what
no,
we're saying.
yeah,
No,
if you've got
days.
like silverware
It's
sets.
not years of work.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 1 gold a year for like a
A day,
peasant.
1 gold a day.
It's one
1
gold.
day. Oh, sorry, 1 day. Oh, okay. Oh.
So yeah, so you could find the silverware and like plates that are like fancy, like as a cabinet for that. Some of the books look they could be expensive if you want to take them. So they've got like gilded edges and things like that.
I'll put silverware down my trousers. I don't know how much I can fit.
You could probably get the set in.
Just a set. When you say books look fancy, also.
It's like gilded edges and I mean probably worth a few gold themselves.
Okay, he'll take the most fancy looking.
Okay. So the guy comes downstairs with basically a lockbox type thing, and he says, "This is as close to the 300 I could get. It's about it's my life's savings. So
Oh my god.
I probably have to sell the house."
Oh wow.
Don't give in to this.
I mean, yeah, I don't
Can I
really care, to be honest.
can I roll insight?
Just,
Can I roll
You
insight?
can.
18.
Okay. So he's laying it on super thick.
wow.
You can deter. He's being honest that it's all the money he's got in his house.
Right.
Maybe not his life's.
Yeah,
savings
that's
and stuff.
that's a true point. I'm gonna say to him, this is everything you have here, but what about your bank? There's a bank down the road. Can't you just withdraw the rest of the money?
Well,
We'll come with you. I mean,
to withdraw anything over than 25 would take more than a day. Are you willing to wait that long?
does it really?
Do they have bank transfers in this world now? Like, if you went to the bank and said to them, like, directly, like, put the money in this account.
That
Oh
would be
yeah.
interesting. Reallocate it. That would be good.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
That's
that possible?
that's a very good point. Yeah.
Because all you're doing is writing it down, aren't you? So.
Yeah. That's very good point. That can work.
Okay.
There you go then,
We'll
guys.
do that. Yeah.
I mean,
After
Thoradin.
you unmute.
I was push muted because I was.
Oh.
How do you push mute?
Oh, I have a thing on my mic
Oh.
button. Little switch. Sorry. Yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, bank transfer, no checks.
A bank transfer would work. That's very
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll
Sweet.
suggest that then. I
So
guess.
Okay.
you can suggest the bank transfer.
Yeah, I'll mention that.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we bank transfer.
Okay. The bank's not going to be open for a few more hours if you're willing to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
can,
everyone else is sleeping anyway, so.
Gives me a chance to finish trancing.
Exactly. Yeah.
we can hold up here if you want. Then have a couple of drinks.
Okay.
And wait.
Drink. Early in the morning. Do you want alcohol?
Morning Irish coffee.
It'd be a dwarvish coffee.
Wouldn't you want to?
Dwarvish coffee. Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to avoid him going into the kitchen since you just took all his silverware?
Oh shit.
Go to the pub.
Yeah, I think we might have to go
Going
out.
into the bank.
Is it open? Oh, we have to wait a few hours for it to open. Is the bar open?
The end would be still shut for at least another hour until they serve breakfast.
Okay. Oh, we can hold up here. I don't know. Talari. Any plans?
Well, I'm happy to stay here, but unless you have any reason for us not to. Unless you have any plans?
My plan was to sleep, so I suppose I can't do that while you're here.
No.
So
Well, we could take the head and come back in a couple hours when it's open.
you might as well leave the head here. No point you have to carry it around unnecessarily. Let's what? Why don't we just read a book? Pass the
Yeah.
time. So anyway, to speed things, the time will pass
Okay.
slightly awkwardly, but he'll like count. He'll go through his lockbox a few times and just like plan a few things, or what he was actually willing to deposit to cover the money and things like that.
Can we see how much it was?
You're gonna ask him.
Yeah. How much is in the lockbox? What?
It's about 251, 72. It's about 260-ish gold. My math isn't great.
Damn. That's a lot to hold up here.
Well, I mean, I trust myself more than banks. You see. And
Have you had
I
a
mean,
bad?
You need liquid cash for the bars and such.
I wonder though, if between that and him taking out 25, we're already like quids up.
Yeah, but you're not up to 300. So
Yeah.
I guess, but
it's
then
not
like
you.
the original was
I
200.
mean, you could
already making.
accept.
Well, see, yeah. Now we know it's. Would you say? Sorry, 260.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we get 260 and then we go to the bank and he gets another 25, that's 285. That's still 85 over what we thought we were going to get. It saves us waiting as well.
Well, you still have to wait till the bank opens.
Yeah,
I mean, Thoradin can wait for a bit more gold.
yeah.
So to Talari, if you want
To get that
suggest it.
25, you're going to have to wait for the bank opens anyway.
Yeah. I'll wait.
Okay? Gets to about 9 a.m. And the guy goes, I suppose let's go to the bank, shall we?
Sweet.
Looks very sullen. And there won't be much drinking out for me for a while.
We'll get you your first round after this, don't worry.
So you'll go to the bank. The teller looks at you, looks at him, and goes, "Everything all right?" Because it looks kind of suspicious. The fact that he's got two people like by the side of him. He says, "So who am I transferring the money to?"
Thoradin. Of Moradin.
Thoradin of Moradin City.
Yep.
It's all 300.
No.
We can split it
No,
out
Thoradin,
after,
that's
you
not
know.
going to happen. You know that's not going to happen. Just transfer to. Did he bring the box?
Pretty
Did he bring
lady's
the?
getting a bit...
Did he bring the box with him?
Yes,
Okay,
he
cool.
did. He didn't bring all 260
Okay.
of it though.
Because what I'm thinking is just to get him to transfer the remainder, and then we just take the cash from the box.
So he comes in and says, "Okay, I've got 150 gold here in my lockbox to deposit, and then I'd like to transfer. Do you want me to deposit all of it into, or do you want the 150 gold there, and I transfer money to the rest of you?"
Yeah. So transfer. Gotta have to figure out how
Transfer.
this. Should I just transfer it all into mine, and then. Yeah. Probably.
Why yours?
Well, I get the most anyway, so you can divvy up the 150 to the rest of you.
Okay.
So it's 150 to you.
Oh.
To me.
You
So-
have to say your name.
So you are
Talari Vesuvia of Tier Town.
okay. So he writes that down. It says 150 gold from me to you.
Okay.
It looks very sadly at the handing into the teller, and then he goes, he looks at Talari and says, "This should be within your account by tomorrow,
Cool.
maybe the day after if the money changes on like."
Okay. Cool. And
Okay.
then we'll basically take the box of 100, the other 150, and before we leave, I'm going to withdraw another 25.
Okay.
So, and then yeah, that's it. We've got our 300.
I'll hand over the head there and there if he's willing to take
you
it.
left it. You would have left it there.
Oh,
at his
okay, yeah.
house. There's next to no point to bringing it all the way to the bank for him to attempt to carry back.
Yeah, that's true.
He goes, I guess
So-
I have a giant's head now.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
Oh, I guess as we're walking out, I'm gonna go turn to him and say, I mean, there might be a few teeth missing, but it shouldn't be of any concern.
Okay. He goes to shake your hand and says, well, thanks.
I go
Goodbye.
to shake his hand, and say to him, "I hope today brings you great luck," and wink at him.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay, and he goes to shake Talari's hand as well.
Oh, I'll shake his hand. I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. Thanks. See ya.
Yeah.
Hope I never see you again, I suppose. I don't want to lose more gold.
Okay. Alright.
So yeah, well done. You're able to get swing more money out of him.
Yeah,
Poor guy.
that went well.
Yeah. Better than I expected, yeah.
For once, for one of
Yeah.
your flipping schemes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good work, team. Good work.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll head back to the camp then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So by
So
then,
fucking dodgy.
everyone else would have been able to be awake and complete their.
Sure.
So I assume you would have prepared the horse and stuff for the day.
Yeah, me and Krusk are going to name the horse, but it might be best to leave that for next session.
Yeah, I'll look
name
up
it
some
now?
suggestions for next week, and then I'll just have an RP.
Yeah. It's going to take a conversation, definitely.
Yeah, so I'll have a chat with Guile next session about the names.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay. All right. We're ending there then, yeah.
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 3,
Sounds good.
2, 1.
Yeah.